The drive into Andalusia. It's like going back 50 years in time. For fans of Flannery O'Connor, this place provides a personal experience into her life, the place where she lived, and a source of motivation for her works. O'Connor's work is apparent in movies No Country for Old Men, musicians like Bruce Springsteen, and even the hit show Lost. Without Andalusia, would Flannery O'Connor have been the same author as we know her today?
This place of history isn't like some museum where you wander around peering through glass at insignificant artifacts. No, here you get up close and personal. For instance, where else are you going to find peacocks? Now, these creatures may seem shy, however, they often provided a great source of joy for O'Connor, who grew very attached to them. And in fact, in her day, there were dozens of peafowls who roamed the area, which could have caused quite the racket.
For a time, Andalusia served as a dairy farm, and this building is the milk processing shed where the milk was kept chilled until it could be transported to another site 15 miles away to be pasteurized.
The old pump house at Andalusia was the original pump house that was used when Flannery O'Connor was here. They got their water from a well, and then when Flannery O'Connor was here, they used electricity to pump water out of the well to distribute it throughout the farm complex and to the house. So it's a significant structure just because it was here when Flannery O'Connor was here, and it also gives an indication of what life was like on the farm and how different that is from the way things are now.
The main house is the centerpiece of it all. Here you could walk around Flannery O'Connor's house and see the exact environment she lived in while writing. There's plenty of history to be found within these walls. The house was originally built in 1850, but restoration efforts have been going on in this house and other parts of the estate.
And it's probably what Flannery felt a lot of the years that she was living here, was that the house was too small. Even when it was simply a matter of her and her mother trying to stay out of each other's way, they couldn't quite do it.
With all of the history here, it'd be easy to overlook what's happening at Andalusia right now. From concerts to tours to restorations of important places, there's always something happening at Andalusia. In fact, people from all around the world trek here to Milledgeville, Georgia to peer into a main source of inspiration for a world-renowned author.
You guys think? Creepy get out of there, huh?
What one should take from a visit to this farm where she led this kind of restricted but very intense lifestyle, should teach us that, make us at least notice that that's not what most of us do most of the time, and we'd probably be better off if our lives were a little bit more like this, whether we're at this farm or not.